Hello students, welcome to Vidya Niketan. Are you ready for today's class?
Welcome to Vidya Niketan. In this video, we are going to discuss the next problems of the exercise and we will start the next theory part. So the ninth question is a wall 9 meter long, 6 meter high and 20 centimeter thick is to be constructed using bricks of dimensions 30 centimeter, 15 centimeter and 10 centimeter. How many bricks will be required? And one hint is given also. The hint is like number of bricks equals to volume of wall divided by volume of one brick. So let's start the problem. Length of the wall. So here as it is in centimeter, so we will try to convert this all these dimensions in centimeter, and the thickness is already in centimeter. So length of the wall. So length of the wall will be 9 meter is equals to 9 into 100 centimeter is equals to 900 centimeters. So it is done. Length of the wall is done. Now height of the wall. Height of the wall. This is equals to 6 meter. It's equals to 6 into 100 centimeter is equals to 600 centimeter. And the breadth of the wall is equals to 20 centimeter already given. So L, here I am writing L equals to 900 centimeter, B equals to 20 centimeter and H equals to 600 centimeters. So all the dimensions we have converted in same dimensions, that is in centimeter. Now volume of the wall is volume of the wall. See here, number of bricks equals to volume of the wall divided by volume of one brick. So first we need to find out volume of the wall. So volume is nothing but the formula is L into B into H. So L is 900 into B is 20 into H is 600. So it is, and later it is centimeter cube. So ultimately the answer is here 108, then 50 centimeter cube. So this is the answer of the volume of the wall. Now volume of one brick. Volume of one brick, it is equals to, now the dimensions of brick 30 centimeter, 15 centimeter and 10 centimeter. So 30 into 15 into 10, it is in centimeter cube. So the answer is 4500 centimeter cube. Now it is very easy. Now we need to find out number of bricks. So number of bricks is equals to just volume of the wall, that is we have found out to be 108, then 5 zeros and 4500. So it is number, so no unit will be here. So ultimately the answer is 2400. So how many bricks will be required? 2400 bricks will be required. So again I am telling, for this particular problems you need to be very cautious for the calculation part, because rest of the problem is very easy. The theory part is very easy and understanding the problem, it is also very easy. But the thing where students do many problems are the calculation part. So be careful for that. Now the 10th problem. In 10th problem, a solid cube of age 14 centimeter is melted down and recasted into smaller and equal cubes, each of age 2 centimeter. Find the number of smaller cubes obtained. The same problem as before, just we need to find out the volume of this particular solid cube and then number of smaller cube. Then for one smaller cube we need to find out the volume, then we need to divide. Okay, so for this case, age of the big solid cube is, here I am writing age of the big solid cube is equals to 14 centimeter, and so the volume of this cube, so volume of big solid cube The word solid is very important because we are melting the cube. So if the cube is hollow, then the complete problem will be changed. So volume of big solid cube, this is equals to 14 cube centimeter cube, because the volume of cube is a cube unit cube. So ultimately 14 cube. So the answer is 2744 centimeter cube. This is the volume of the big solid cube. Now age of the small cube is equals to, here it is written 2 centimeter. So 2 centimeter. So volume of the small cube will be 2 cube centimeter cube equals to 8 centimeter cube. Now it is easier, like we are melting down the big solid cube to form the small cubes. So ultimately number of cubes will be is equals to, again just like the previous, 2744 divided by 8, and here no unit will be there because it is number. So ultimately we are getting the answer to be 343. So the number of smaller cubes we will obtain, the number is 343. So this is the answer of this question. Now 11th question. A closed box is cuboid in shape with length. A closed box is cuboid in shape with length 40 cm, breadth 30 cm and height of 50 cm. It is made of thin metal sheet. Find the cost of metal sheet required to make 20 such boxes if 1 meter square of metal sheet cost rupees 45. So as we need to find out the cost that is required for the metal sheet, we need to find out the total surface area, because the metal sheet will cover the surface area only. So that's why the total surface area, here just we are writing down the dimensions. L is equals to 40 centimeter, then B equals to 30 centimeter, and H is equals to 50 centimeter. So the total surface area, TSA, the formula is 2 into L into, just remember this particular thing, LBH, and it was in a circular manner, and ultimately we need to multiply 2 with this. So L into B plus B into H plus H into L. So here if we put the values, then 2 into L value is 40 into B is 30 plus B value is 30 into H value is 50 plus H value is 50 into L value is 40. So here it will be centimeter square because it is total surface area. That's why the unit is in square. So after calculating, you will get the value to be 9400 centimeter square. So the total surface area of the closed box, closed cuboid box, also the word closed is very important. So if the box is closed, so total 6 surface we will get, and if it is open from one surface, then the complete thing will be different. So the word closed is also very important. So the total surface area of the closed box, closed cuboid box, is 9400 centimeter cube. Now the thing is, surface area of sheet used for 20 such boxes. Now we need to 20 such boxes. So total surface area of 20 boxes will be 9400 into 20 centimeter square, because we need to find out the total surface area of 20 boxes. So this answer is coming out to be 188,000 centimeter square. So now just see here, if 1 meter square of metal sheet cost 45, so 1 meter square will cost 45, but our unit here is centimeter, is in centimeter. So we just need to convert this particular 1 meter square to 1 centimeter square. Now see how I am doing that. So total cost will be, total cost is equals to, now 188, here it is 188. Now we are doing this problem, so the thing is that will be more suitable, that is we will change the centimeter square to meter square. So it is in centimeter square, so TSA of 20 boxes, it is equals to 188,000 centimeter square divided by 100 into 100. So ultimately the answer becomes 18.8 meter square. Now we will find out the total cost. So the total cost is, here the cost will be, this is equals to 18.8 into 45, because for 1 meter square the cost is 45. So 18.8 into 45, it will be in rupees. So ultimately rupees 846. So if 1 meter square of metal sheet cost rupees 45, then find the cost. So the cost will be rupees 846. Now we will move towards the next question, that is number 12 question. Just see, 4 cubes each of age 9 centimeter are joined as shown below. So each 9 centimeter, 9 centimeter, 9 centimeter. So this type of problem we have done in the example. Write the dimensions of the resulting cuboid obtained. Also find the total surface area and volume of the resulting cuboid. So first of all, the length will be of the cuboid, the length will be 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9. This is in centimeter. So the length is 36 centimeter. The breadth is same, that is 9 centimeter, and the height is also same, that is 9 centimeter. Now total surface area will be TSA. This will be 2 into L into B plus B into H plus H into L. So here 2 into the value of L is 36 into the value of B is 9 plus value of B is 9 into height is 9 plus 9 into 36. Height is 9 and length is 36. So this is in centimeter square. So ultimately this answer will become 1458 centimeter square. And now we need to find out the volume. So the volume is equals to L into B into H. So this is equals to L is 36 into B is 9 into H is 9. This is in centimeter cube. So the answer will be like 2916 centimeter cube. So in this way this problem is also done. Now we will move towards the theoretical part, that is application of volume and surface area of cuboid. So the first application is for a room. The room is like one cuboid, and here you can see every room has 4 walls, 2 walls along its length and 2 walls along its width. Area of each wall along the length will be L into H, and area of each wall along the width will be B into H. Just see your room and try to figure it out. The length will be the higher length, like the length that is high, and width will be the length that is small. So that's why using this particular consideration, you can see your length and breadth of your room wherever you are staying now, and see the height, the pillar, that is the height. So area of each wall along the length will be L into H, and area of each wall along the width will be B into H. Now area of 4 walls will be 2 into L into H plus 2 into B into H. Here it is given because 4 walls are there, 2 for the length and 2 for the width. That's why 2 for the length is here and 2 for the width is here, and ultimately it is in plus. So area of 4 walls of the room is 2 into L plus B into H. This formula is very important. This area includes the area of doors and windows. It is a very important thing because we are considering the area of the complete room. That's why it is including the area of doors and windows. Now also the area of the roof is area of the floor equals to L into B. So the length and the breadth, if we multiply that, then we will find out the area of the floor, as well as the area of the floor is equals to the area of the roof. That's why the complete thing is here, and ultimately the TSA becomes, ultimately the total surface area of a room, of a closed room, becomes 2 into L into B plus B into H plus H into L, whatever we have studied earlier. So the ultimate thing is same, but if the roof is open, then this area will be once. So see, for example, the roof is open, the door, the room is now in construction mode, so the roof is open. So at that particular time, if roof is open, then surface area, then total surface area of the room is, total surface area of the room is into L plus B into H plus L into B, because for 4 walls we are getting the area, and for only the floor we are getting the surface area. For the roof we don't have the surface area. So in this way the problems will come in your exam, so just remember all these things. Now we will see one example. The internal length, breadth and height of a rectangular room are 6 meter. Here just this is one example, just we have studied whatever we have studied. This is one example. The internal length, breadth and height of a rectangular room are 6 meter, 5.2 meter and 4.5 meter respectively. It has two doors each of 1.2 meter by 2 meter. So 1.2 meter by 2 meter, this is the dimension of the door, and three windows each of 1 meter by 80 centimeters. So this is the dimension of the windows. Find the total internal area of the room to be whitewashed. So if we are whitewashing the room, then we need to exclude the door as well as the window. So let's see. For the room, with the dimension is room. For room, the dimension L equals to 6 meter. Here you can see the internal length, breadth and height of a rectangular room are 6 centimeter. B equals to 5.2 meter, 6 meter, 5.2 meter, and H equals to here it is again 4.5 meter. So we are getting all the dimensions of the room. Now area of 4 walls is area of 4 walls. Now area of 4 walls, this is becoming like the formula was 2 into L plus B into H. 2 into L plus B into H. So we are getting 2 into L was 6, just see from here, and B is 5.2 into H is 4.5. So because this is area, so the unit will be in centimeter square. Sorry, in meter square, because the units are in meter. So this will be in meter square. So we are getting the area to be, this is becoming 100.8 meter square. So this is the area of 4 walls. Area of the roof is equals to L into B is equals to 6 into 5.2 meter square. This is becoming 31.2 meter square. So this is the area of the roof, and area of the door, since area of door is equals to 1.2 into 2 meter square. So this is 2.4 meter square. Just we are finding all the dimensions, and area of 2 door, this is nothing but 2 into 2.4 meter square. So this is becoming 4.8 meter square, and the area of each window, this is equals to, here see the dimensions, 1 meter by 80 centimeters. So 80 centimeter we are converting this to meter, so 0.8 meter. So ultimately 1 into 0.8 meter square. So this is equals to 0.80 meter square. So area, we have 3 windows. So area of 3 windows is equals to 3 into 0.80 meter square. So area of 3 windows will be 2.40 meter square. So ultimately we have found out all the areas, surface areas of all the dimensions that are given there. Now we need to find out total internal area. So for finding out the internal area, we need to deduct the total area of window and total area of 3 windows and total area of 2 doors from the total surface area that we have found out here. So now we are doing the next part. So just see this. Now everything is found out. In the previous slide you will see all the values. Now total internal area of the room to be whitewashed, the area that will be whitewashed it will be area of 4 walls. Just see the thing, area of 4 walls plus area of roof. This formula is very important, minus area of 2 doors plus area of 3 windows. This is obvious because we are just leaving the window and the door for whitewashing. So the area of the 4 walls were 100.8 plus area of roof was 31.2 and area of 2 doors were 4.8 and area of 3 windows were 2.4 meters square. So ultimately the area that needs to be whitewashed is, after calculating we will find it out, 124.8 meters square. So now the cost is, here see, also find the cost of whitewashing the room excluding the doors and windows at the rate of 6 per meter square. So the cost will be (124.8) into 6. This is in rupees. So ultimately the rupees will be 748.80 rupees. So the cost that we need to do the whitewash of the room is rupees 748.80. So in this way this problem is also solved, and in the next video we will discuss the next theory part and we will try to cover the syllabus. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching Vidyaniketan.